Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm not Sean Evans, and you're watching Not Hot Ones. It's the wannabe show of the much more popular, much more original, and much more successful show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today we're joined by Derek Gornall, known around these parts as the Wine Guy, Alaskan fisherman, hiker, video game extraordinaire, nomad adventurer. Derek, how you doing today?
I'm excellent. I'm super excited. I've never done this. And I'm fucked. I already know it. So I'm ready to jump in and eat some wings. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So you and I first met in 2015. What has evolved most from those days, from then
That's easy.
till 2022?
Is the hair. Remember? When I met you, I had really, really long hair. And you also had long hair. And it was the thing we were doing at the time. It was just the kind of that era. It was the man bun era.
I think I had big hair.
You had big hair. You didn't have long hair. I had long hair. But as far as us as people,
We looked pretty sexy back then.
yeah,
I mean, look at us now.
what happened? You are dad, which means I'm a nephew, uncle guy. Uncle, that's the one.
You're the uncle to my child.
I'm the uncle to your child, which has been really cool because she's like the best kid ever. I'm 27 now. So when I met you, I was just kind of entering the adult world, and years later we would end up, adventuring through Alaska, and that was pretty sick, man. You've been a part of some pretty major moments. So,
Well, that's awesome, man. I've been really happy to be a part of that.
yeah, definitely.
Ready to move on to the second one?
Yeah, I gotta say, I didn't even realize that had hot sauce on it. Tasted good, but this one I can already tell is a little bit spicier, but it's also more flavorful. The first one I didn't really notice much at all.
So, Derek, I know you as a guy who loves the outdoors, who's not afraid to get their hands dirty whenever you need to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
What's the longest you've ever gone without showering?
Well, just a sort of standard, I usually wait about 2 weeks. And then after that,
Standard, eh?
yeah, well, I like to save water. California's been through a lot of droughts in the last few years. No, I'm just kidding. I take showers not every day, I have to admit. I don't think it's good for you. I don't know. I also get lazy, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. And part of me even likes the grimy sort of aspect to it. I know this is disgusting and it's not going to win me any ladies whatsoever, but that's okay. Sometimes I can go a couple days and then, at a certain point, I get home and I'm just like, okay, this is ridiculous. But I will tell you, I hate showering at night. You know why?
Why?
It's gonna make me sound like a diva, but it's the hair, man. I'm a hair guy. And if I fall asleep with any semblance of water in my hair, I'll wake up and it's just... And that's no good for anyone, believe me. We got Hof's sauce. And it is German inspired, I'm gonna guess. It's got a little pretzel on it, a hipster on the front, if you can see. So it's right up our alley, being from the Bay Area. Anyway, it's gonna be really hot. Maybe, hopefully. Those first two were not that hot, but I have to say, I can actually kind of feel something now.
I can kind of feel it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it actually, I feel like I'm wallowing in a good amount of
I got a nice
spicy
buzz right
fog.
now, but it might just be the beer. So, and going into this, I'm a little under the weather right now, so my nose is really kind of nasally, but I'm really hoping that by the end of this, it'll have cured all of my afflictions and I'll be totally washed out. So,
All right, here we go. I'm definitely getting the barbecue.
it is supposed to be a barbecue one, huh?
It's my first time trying these sauces, so we're going on this journey of self-discovery together.
We're in it together, brother.
Yes, we are, brother. So you're a poli-science major.
Mm-hmm.
Through your experience in college, from the start all the way to graduation, who's the one person that's influenced you the most?
Well, Grace, my sister, she was a big inspiration when I was at City College of San Francisco. And it took me about 6 years to get through that before I finally transferred to SF State, where I then graduated. And I wasn't the most academically acclimated kid growing up. I fucked up a lot. And kind of kicked my ass into gear when I was feeling not too motivated about halfway through that whole thing. And I was thinking about dropping out, and I wasn't thinking that academics was for me. And she moved home, and we started going to school together, and she kind of just kind of get me going on that. And after that point, I sort of found my stride and kind of found a path I wanted to take, and ended up transferring. And then once I got to SF State and started studying politics and everything, following a passion of mine, then I just took off. I went from like basically an F student at the beginning of community college to like top of my class by the end of SF State. And it was an 8-year journey, but it was definitely worth it. I'm really proud that I got through it. And thank you, Gracie. Appreciate it.
Los Calientes, finally.
Oh man, I've been looking forward to this one. It's kind of like a break. So it's what is it? Salsa Verde kind of thing. I don't know. But the Scoville says, it says heat level 5 out of 10. But really it should be 4 out of 10, right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I really like that.
Ooh, yeah, that's got flavor.
Yeah.
I knew this one would. I'm gonna look for that one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. So Derek, you and I are both gamers.
Yes.
And I know that you're a huge fan of World of Warcraft. Now, what is the secret to joining an online sensation behemoth like WoW without it taking over your entire life?
I don't know, because it did. It did. I'm being honest. Yeah, no, it tanked me in high school. I started playing WoW in 8th grade. And, it completely took over my life. And this was in, the 2000s when it was really big. And it still is. But, no, I just stopped doing my homework. I stopped hanging out with friends. And I just, in a stereotypical, I just couldn't wait to get home and play WoW and level my character. And it was so addicting then that, God, I guess 2007 I started. And it's, what year is it? 2022? Yeah, so I've been playing for, good Lord, way too long. 15 years I've had my account, and I still play it to this day. I don't play it that often, but I just played the other day, and it's a great game. I recommend it to everyone. I think all these other MMOs that have come out in the last few years have just, they've all tried to be WoW killers. Final Fantasy 14 is on its big hype train right now. Everyone thinks it's going to be the thing. And you got all this crap going on with Blizzard and all that, but, even through it all, I'm such a loyalist and I love games like Rift and Star Wars The Old Republic and all these other MMOs that came out, but WoW's the game. It's the one I always come back to. As far as MMOs go, anyway, but I love all sorts of games, as you know. We played all sorts together, so. Yeah. You thinking of getting in, or what?
Oh, I'm probably not going to play the game, but I really, really love the lore of World of Warcraft.
That's
and
right.
I just read up on it, and I catch up on the cinematics, and I defer to you to tell me about what's going on in the story, because I dig the lore, but I just don't have time to play the game.
That's really fun. I used to spend so much time on WoW Wiki, and I've just kind of been betting on the idea that one day I'm going to end up on Jeopardy or some kind of trivia show. I'm going to make $1 million answering some stupid question about what gnome in the first game, blah, 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 blah. That's my goal in life. So, yeah. It's weird. Now that I've waited a minute, that last one's starting to kick in, or maybe like the culmination of those last 4 is finally starting to amount to something.
It could be the culmination. There's like this delayed effect.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm still coasting. Like it's not rising yet.
I'm okay.
Each one hits another level and then it coasts.
Yeah. Just riding out the storm,
So we're going to do a segment now called Explain That Graham, where we do a deep dive on some of your most obscure Instagram posts.
Okay.
So I just want to show you some of these posts of yours, and I want you to kind of explain to me what's going on
Oh
here.
boy.
All right, what's happening here?
Yeah, that's when well, that's kind of unfair for you to ask because you were right there and probably took that picture, to be honest, now that I think about it. But I was catching, we caught that, what was that? That was a rare fish. We were up in Alaska.
It was a lingcod.
It was a lingcod, and I named it something. It's on the post there. I don't remember what I named it, but some kind of, I don't know, some kind of Pokemon name or some shit, but...
I think it was actually like Freddy or something.
Oh, it might have just
something really...
I remember there being some kind of like Pokemon reference, like, I caught a rare, whatever, but yeah, we caught a lingcod, and I decided, we hadn't really taken the time that whole summer to really take any pictures or any real footage of, catches that we've done because you're geared up in all of this, stuff and you're covered in slime and everything. And so we finally went in there and like grabbed our phones and there's just this beautiful rare lingcod fish and you can see it in the picture there. It's just the jaws on that thing. And did we end up eating that?
We ate that sucker.
Marty. I think his name was Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, Rip Marty. Yeah, and we ate it. I'm pretty sure that night, I think Dave, the older guy that was on the boat with us, kind of one of the veterans, I think he cooked it. He like beer battered it or something. It was amazing.
And deep fried it.
Yeah, right. Oh, God. I have to say, we ate like kings. Dungeness crab, fresh out the... Oh, shit. We weren't really supposed to be catching those. But yeah, that was a really fun, successful day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was it. So that was, after 4 years of growing my hair out, trying to be a young rock guy. There it is, the braid. I still have that somewhere. I put it in a bag or some shit and bring it to Mom and Dad's house, but...
You kept it as a memorabilia?
Yeah, I don't know. I felt really, oh God, this one's got some spice to it. Sentimental.
I'm lagging. I better join you.
Yeah. Cheers.
Sure.
I was feeling sentimental about it, so yeah, but I was feeling like it was time to put the holy shit. This just jumped. Number 5 just jumped up. I like this. Okay, cool. Now we're getting up there. Yeah, I decided it was time to just start fresh, get a new look, and cut it short, and kind of been missing it ever since. But at the same time, it's been a lot easier to get jobs. So, and that's fucked up. I think we need a long-haired male president. That is an underrepresented.
I just realized I wasn't listening to you.
It has a kick. Anyway.
I didn't expect it to hit me that fast.
Yeah.
I'm only at number 5.
Dude. Don't worry. I was just going on one of my long-winded political rants. But basically, we need long-haired male representation in Congress and in the presidency and in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
They're pretty good, I have to say.
They are good. It's KFC wings. Okay. Oh, holy shit.
Okay.
I know we just said water makes it worse, but...
Okay. Yeah. I know. I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, it feels so good, though. First.
Yeah, followed by beer.
All right.
Flavor. Okay.
One more photo real quick. Tell me about this one.
Black Nose Stout. Yep. That was not the first, but the second time I ever brewed beer. Home brewed. It was like a bug or something. Wow. That last one was good.
Yeah.
That was the second one. I think that was
It's still going.
Yeah. That was a coffee porter stout, I remember.
Yeah. I feel
Quite an ambitious project.
It's in the back of my lips.
It's on the whole thing for me. Beer, yes, let's talk about beer. That was a pretty ambitious project because I'd only brewed beer once before with my dad, and that was a pale ale that I modeled after Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada's pale, which is a big one in California and kind of across the whole West. And yeah, that was named after my first dog, Chester, And I got that picture. And fun fact, I actually made that label entirely because Photoshop is for simps. And I used MS Paint because I'm OG. So you look at that label.
Old school.
I just want you to know I'm something of an expert with MS Paint.
Badass.
And I ship it to the very end. So it was really hard to make. You can still see like the jagged, shitty lines and stuff on it. It really wasn't done with any mathematical.
Hey, for your first label, I think you pulled it off, man.
Yeah.
All right, ready to move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Woo!
What was that? I didn't even look at it. Hotheads. You can just see.
That was the scary one.
Yeah.
When I opened it, it smelled intense.
That's the cool label one.
That is a cool label.
Senor Lechuga hot sauce. 0.718. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's got adobo, black lime, and ghost peppers.
Fun.
I love that for us.
Yeah, this was a great idea.
I've never had ghost pepper before, so...
Trader Joe's has these chips. They're ghost pepper
Oh,
chips.
the ghost pepper chips, I've had those, but that's...
Yeah.
You know they probably put like one ghost pepper for every
Yeah.
like 80 bags of chips, so...
Those are okay.
Those are great.
But if this is hotter than the last wing, I don't know, man. Good luck.
All right.
And I was talking to myself.
Whoa.
Oh,
Actually, I had a good initial flavor.
it does.
Very limey. Limey!
A Halloween a couple of years ago, I did a quick photo shoot with you, your honorary brother Simon, and your sister Gracie, when you guys dressed as Vikings for Halloween.
Skull. Yep.
Skull, my friend. I know you're a huge fan of the show Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of look like one.
Thank you. I try.
What is it about Vikings, the Viking aesthetic specifically, that appeals to you so much? And why do you think Vikings are so mainstream now with shows like Vikings, with shows like The Last Kingdom, and even this trailer for this upcoming movie, The Northman? Why do you think Vikings are so cool these days?
Yeah, Vikings did really hit big. It was very influential for me. I have tattoos on my back. The only tattoos I ever got, it's a Vegvasir, which is an Old Norse rune, followed by some kind of matrix style, vertical descending, just words that kind of mean a bit to me. And yeah, I was really inspired by that show at the time because I think Vikings embody, honor, and they embody bravery and exploration. And I don't know, I think Vikings just have such an appeal to people in a time where masculinity and the idea of that is changing, but there's still this kind of desire for men to want to embody strength and just bravery, and we always have that capability for danger and war and everything like that. And besides that, I mean, the show Vikings is just beautifully done. All the actors are great. The aesthetic of it is just, there's something about it. I love mountains and snow and, that kind of stoic sit there and like brood and conquer. I don't know. It's just like it's a power fantasy, essentially. It's a big power trip. That's all it is. That's the short answer. Vikings are a big power trip for us all to kind of channel through. It's like Game of Thrones. Same idea, I'm sorry. I took like 4 years of Spanish, but I'm going to botch this. Chile lengua de fuego. All right, this is...
I'm glad you didn't even try, and you just went for the whitest way to pronounce that.
That's how I
possible.
got through all of high school Spanish, by the way. They'd call on me. It was like me and like one other white guy in our class, and we both talk exactly like that. Because like, you either commit or you commit to not committing. You know what I mean? Like,
This wing is a bit darker colored than the other ones too. Like,
yeah, it's definitely got its own tint.
yeah, let's try it out, man.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Cheers.
Cheerio. Ooh, smell it. That's good.
It's got a nice
I was
aroma
doing it to be
it.
fake snobby, but that's actually really good.
It's actually got like a nice scent.
Mm-hmm.
Good aroma. You and I spent 3 months together on a
did.
fishing vessel,
That's
salmon
cool.
fishing in Alaska in 2020 at the height of COVID. What part of that experience, if any of it, changed you?
Oh, being away from home, being thousands of miles away from home. Oh, well, it changed me. Should I tell that story? No, I won't have to tell. I'll tell the brief part. basically, almost drowned. It's totally cool. I'm fine. I'm here. But it was a very interesting night where we were camping and we were kayaking out in the storm. And basically, you know, we were drinking, so kind of irresponsible. But it was late and we were trying to, it was raining. The waves were real high because we're out in the ocean, you know. And so we tried to get back to the boat and I looked behind to see if everyone was behind me, remember? And that motion like tipped me and I fell in.
I remember.
And
there was a storm, and there was fog, and there was rain, and there was wind, and we were kayaking against the tide.
And Dave, the veteran, the old guy, he's a Grateful Dead kind of hippie dude who's been in the fishing industry for 20 years or something, was on acid. And that was the best part for me. But funny enough, he came through.
In addition to being stoned
In addition to being stoned all the time, this guy was tripping balls, and I ended up holding onto your kayak for about 20 minutes, and we were getting pushed downstream while the boat was...
20 minutes of my life.
Longest, oh my God, you're telling me. Yeah, it was basically, we were both in crisis mode, and thank God you kept your cool. But eventually we decided, you know, this wasn't working, so I transferred over to Dave's kayak. We let mine drift off into the sea. It got lost forever. And we ended up seeing a light down the way, and it was another boat. So we just went down that way, and you and Trevor was with us.
Yeah, our friend Trevor.
Yeah.
Who is going to be one of the next guests on our show.
That's right. You guys will meet Trevor, hopefully. I didn't even know if you guys made it back to the boat. So it was just like, you know, good luck to you guys. I held on to Dave's boat, and I remember my legs started to go numb about, must have been 30 or 40 minutes in, you know, because I'm in the Alaskan Ocean. Luckily, it was summertime, or I would have been toast.
You're holding onto my kayak. You're 2/3 of your body is underwater.
Yeah.
And I asked you at one point, I'm still talking to you to, like, keep us all calm.
Yeah.
And I go, how you doing, Derek? And you went, I'm good, but I can't really feel my legs anymore.
Yeah. I decided to be as nonchalant about it as possible. It was just trying to keep your cool and keep things going. But I will say there was a moment when I started really thinking about, you know, thoughts start coming to mind about family and, you know, people back home. And, you know, you start having realistic thoughts about, like, you know, how would I leave this world? And that was really intense and really emotional. And we eventually made it to that boat. And, you know, I remember getting onto the boat, and that's when I kind of collapsed. I went into shock, and my body was just like... And we radioed our boat, and you guys came and got me, and all was well. And then I ended up staying up late with Dave. He was still tripping balls, and we watched, like, cartoons, and I got drunk as fuck off of cider, and it ended up turning into, like, a pretty okay night. But
I remember you looking up at the sky and going, not today, Dad! Fuck you!
that sounds like something I do, yeah.
That was totally something you did.
And you guys are really cool about it. But yeah, that definitely affected me the next day big time. I remember having to... Yeah, that was hard. I don't really think about it that often anymore, to be honest with you. It's been about 2 years or so, but it was kind of my first real near-death experience, you know, that was that visceral and that, you know, just like... It made me really appreciate people back home. So, whew. We're getting up there.
We're getting there.
As far as I got through that whole story, yeah.
Good job.
What do we got next?
We're on wing number 7.
Oh shit, we're on... This is what I've been fearing. This is the upper tier. This is the Elite Four of the Hot Sauce Challenge. We made... I'm falling apart. This is the bomb.
We made it to the bomb.
Can we have, like, explosions in post or something?
I'm not that good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, why am I starting it? Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh my god,
I'm
spit
really
it out, spit it out.
about this.
Okay.
Oh shit, I barely touched it and I can feel it.
Oh boy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Get in it quick because it's already rising for me.
Okay. That had a cloud that just burst in like pure heat.
It's actually okay right now.
Uh-huh. Are you sure? We're just gonna plow through this and... This one's staining my fingers, you know, because...
Ah, fuck.
I think
Okay, it's rising.
This is gonna be the game changer right here. Oh.
I gotta put it down. If I can eat the whole thing, I'll try. Holy fuck!
Yeah, do it.
Oh, this sucks, man. This sucks, everybody.
This is great.
Did you get the lesser coated one?
Yeah, right.
What the hell?
Alright, so.
I'm being careful with my eyes.
Right. So I love spicy as a baseline. But I know I do have my limits. Oh, good lord.
Oh, it's not stopping.
You know what doesn't sound?
I'm going for the milk.
appetizer. Yep, here we go. Lukewarm milk. I love this.
It is lukewarm. I don't know if it's helping or not. I don't think it's helping at all.
Oh, geez.
Dude, I just got shivers.
Okay, question.
Hang on a second. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, I never swore. Like, my mom raised me not to swear, and I never did until I was like 24.
Holy shit.
But fuck that fucking ass shit. I can't fucking.
Fuck.
Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck, dude.
Okay, ask me a question.
Fuck. So you once. Oh, fuck. That. The first 6. Sorry, the first 7 were okay.
They don't portray this in the show very well. Or maybe they do. And you just can't really get it, but
Holy
being
fuck.
kicked in.
Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. We beat the bomb. Now we're at Hellfire.
Let's roll through this quick.
Cranked. It's
Cheers.
extreme fucking bullshit. So here we go.
This is some fucking bullshit. Love you.
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, there was a nice smoky
My legs are tense. My whole body's like tightening
body's
up.
shaking. I had to take a piss, bro.
Yeah.
Not even like a shit. Like I gotta.
Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna hurt on the way out.
Oh
for
god,
sure.
we're eating the whole thing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We made it this far.
You know what? We fought through death. You did not die in Alaska.
That's right. You had my back then, brother. Now I
Had your
got
back.
yours. Oh my lord. Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting cold.
I'm getting cold too.
This
I'm
is
getting
like
cold.
hypothermia shit. Just fucking freezing.
It's fucking freezing. I don't know what that is, but
It's like these wings are so hot that the rest of my body can't cope with the
Mhm.
heat, so it's going into like some cold shock.
God. More meat, less bullshit skin.
So, you once made a non-viral Instagram meme. Woo! Portraying the ever-infamous Bear Grylls.
That's right. Boar grills.
Your character's name was Bear Grylls. Tell me about that character. And, just tell me about that.
I was taking a hike in the Marin Headlands. It's in the North Bay, across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I was just bored. I had a day off. I was feeling kind of frisky that day, and I just kind of took out Instagram and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna record some kind of satire. And for some reason, the first voice that came to me was Boar Grills. I was out in nature. This is not helping. This is not helping. Oh God, do you want a tissue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
And I just started recording it, and people were like, "Oh my God, this is so funny!" Put on TikTok and stuff, and I never did, but it just sort of became this recurring meme. And then a year later, I decided to go back on that same hike, and I made a sequel. That was right after getting back from Alaska, and I had a bunch of facial hair, as much as I could grow. It wasn't much, admittedly, but I decided to make a sequel. And it's just sort of become this recurring character that I do now whenever I'm live, or which admittedly hasn't been a very long time, but I like to get back into that kind of shit. Making skits and doing this kind of fun stuff. And
I know I'm hosting, but I'm like trying to listen to you.
I'm trying to tell a coherent story, dude.
So, like they do on that fucking show, the tradition around there to put a little dab on the last piece. You don't have to if you don't want to. Blah 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 blah.
Fucking doing it. Bay Area, yo. Ain't no bitch. Woo. Okay. Oh lord, that's fucking massive. Okay.
I'm trying to match you. Actually, that's what I got too.
We're fucked.
I fucked myself. Derek, from our mutual love of Lord of the Rings, here at the end of all things, we conquered Mount Doom.
I don't care anymore. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother. It's on there.
The flavor's there. That's good.
This is got flavor.
Yeah. This is how I die. Ooh. Oh my god, we're almost there. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Woo, finished.
Oh my lord.
Derek, we did it. We ate all the wings. We ate all 10 of them. Thank you so much for being the first guest on our wannabe show of Hot Ones.
Thank you for killing me. Almost.
All that's left is to tell the people what you got going on in your life.
Okay.
This camera, or this camera. Tell the people what you got going on.
Okay. Might be moving. Might be starting a new career. I don't know, but I'm working on self-growth and healing and all that bullshit that everyone should do. And I'm really excited for 2022. I'm excited for the future. And I'm excited for this shit to be over because I'm fucking dying. So, go to therapy, everyone. Get your shit together. Make up with your family. And live, laugh, love. Milky hot shit incoming.